See. 13. Penetrate their minds. Machiavelli craved the power to spread his ideas and advice. Denied this power through politics, he set out to win it through books. He would convert readers to his cause, and they would spread his ideas, witting or unwitting carriers. Machiavelli knew that the powerful are often reluctant to take advice, particularly from someone apparently beneath them. He also knew that many of those not in power might be frightened by the dangerous aspects of his philosophy, that many readers would be attracted and repelled at the same time. To win over the resistant and ambivalent, Machiavelli's books would have to be strategic, indirect, and crafty, so he devised unconventional rhetoric tactics to penetrate deep behind the reader's defenses. First, he filled his books with indispensable advice, practical ideas on how to get power, stay in power, protect one's power. That draws in readers of all kinds, for all of us think first of our own self-interest. Next, Machiavelli stitched historical anecdotes throughout his writings to illustrate his ideas. People like to be shown ways to fancy themselves modern Caesars or Medicis, and they like to be entertained by a good story, and a mind captivated by a story is relatively undefended and open to suggestion. Finally, Machiavelli used stark, unadorned language to give his writing movement. Instead of finding their minds slowing and stopping, his readers are infected with the desire to go beyond thought and take action. Daily Law, you may have brilliant ideas, the kind that could revolutionize the world, but unless you can express them effectively, they have no force, no power to entertain people's minds in a deep and lasting way. Be strategic in your messaging. That makes sense. You have to find the right tool for the job. Let's see what this one has to say. The fearless approach. I was born alone and I will die alone, and I've got to do what's right for me and not live my life by the way anybody else wants it. I'll just read this paragraph. You came into this life with the only real possessions that ever matter: your body, the time you have to live, your energy and thoughts and ideas unique to you, and your autonomy. I might have already read this. About this one, only from the inner position of strength and self-reliance, will you be able to truly work for yourself and never turn back. If situations arise in which you must take in partners or fit within an organization, you are mentally preparing yourself for the moment when you will move beyond the momentary entanglements. If you do not own yourself, you will continually be at the mercy of people and circumstances, looking outward instead of relying on yourself and your wits. Yep. All right. Okay. Let's have some caffeine. All right. Yeah, I think I was a bit of a late bloomer when it came to self-reliance, only because I made the mistake of getting married early in life. So there was always like a I was never alone. I never had to learn to be alone. not alone, but like the one taking care of absolutely everything. Kind of like I am right now. And I should have done this a long time ago. I guess better late than never. But I guess to some degree, everybody's always relying on somebody. I mean, unless, right, like I'm relying on somebody to get the food to the store that I need to eat. I'm relying on the gas to get to the gas station so I can put it in my car. Like, no one is actually truly self-reliant. That's kind of another way to look at it, but you have to be, at least to a certain degree, able to get these things without having to rely on somebody. Let's see. What are you doing? What are you doing? Person is crawling. Yeah, those pages didn't really leave me with much to talk about. Oh, it's funny. I had seen a post on Instagram yesterday about how ivermectin. There have now been published peer-reviewed studies on how ivermectin has the ability to stop the growth and even shrink cancerous tumors in humans, which is important to say because everybody just tried to say something stupid about that. So I took screenshots and sent it to a couple people. Yeah, I sent it to my mom and dad. Just with the caption, the infamous horse dewormer. Oh, this guy doesn't have lights in the back. It's not safe. Someone's gonna run right into you. You barely even see that little, what is it? Like a movie vehicle? Let's have more caffeine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure one day there'll be a one of those peer-reviewed studies published about its effects on COVID. That'll probably be years out, but I mean that has to happen. Had a bunch of dreams last night. Can't seem to hold on to any of them to remember though. I remember one though. I woke up, whatever the heck was happening. Somebody had said something that made me like laugh or smile. I woke up like smiling. That was kind of funny, but I have no idea what was going on in the dream. They all seemed to just fade before my consciousness can grab a hold of it. It felt cooler outside as I left. So hopefully it won't be as hot today. I'm hoping. At least so my woman's a little bit more comfortable. I mean, it doesn't make a difference to me. I'm inside an air conditioned building. Well, I would like her to be comfortable at least. I have to remember to ask maybe the receptionist at work or like the security desk if anybody turned in my ring. I don't know how the heck I lost it. I either took it off for Pong or like to wash my hands. I don't like getting it wet when I have to dry my hands. Sometimes I take it off real quick and like wash my hands in the bathroom and then put it back on. But for whatever reason, I remember it being in my pocket though, which is the thing. I remember thinking to myself, because I was in the clean room with all my stuff on. You're not supposed to like unzip to get into your pockets. I remember feeling it in my pocket, like, damn, I gotta remember to put that back on. And then I, for whatever fucking reason, I got home and I just have no idea where it went. That's bothering the fuck out of me. I have another one which I'm wearing right now, but I liked the other one better. So that's bothering me. And I woke up thinking about it. So that was kind of a shit way to start the morning. I hate that feeling. Just get over now. Well, hopefully my exit's open. I didn't have a lot to talk about this morning. I was thinking about my little boy. My woman had opened up the box that his ashes are in, so I saw the little bag. Just a tiny little bag. That was just kind of rough to take in. That was mostly what was on my mind right now. I remember when her mom passed away, she had her mom's ashes for a while. And I vaguely remember the size of like the box that was in. It's kind of crazy to see after everything's burned away, the only thing that's left is a very small amount of physical matter that you're actually made up of. And it was just a little hard to see my little boy. And then it had his name on it. And I guess, we fill out the paperwork when we took him. So they put my last name, so it said Olaf Rosas. It was kind of cute, but it's just rough to see.